Hi again everyone, Scott Player Pop Cult Fan here, and in this video, I would like to announce that we're in October now. It's October, it's Halloween season. You can definitely expect more horror-related content from me this month, definitely. And what better way to start off this Halloween season than by talking about the Conjuring franchise. I've thought about this because I just saw The Nun 2 with my buddy Sean just a few days ago, and I wanted to like, not necessarily do a ranking video, but I just sort of want to talk about the franchise as a whole, between the 3 Conjuring movies, the 3 Annabelle movies, and now these Nun movies, and just sort of talk about which movies I like more, which movies I like less, and then also just talk about where the franchise could go going forward. Because there has been talks about a potential TV show and also a fourth Conjuring film, which I'm hoping will be the final Conjuring film. And then so yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. In regards to which movies I like less and which movies I like more, it's the films that just tread on the same tropes and don't really do anything new or different, similar to the new Nun movie, Nun 2. But I do like, I like the Nun 2 a little bit more than the first film, because if you ask me, the first film, it was a little forgettable. Not gonna lie, the first Nun movie was a little bit forgettable, and once I did see the second film, I did, I did get to remember a couple things from the first film because there were some flashbacks from the first film. So there's that, and then also, there's no debating that the first Annabelle movie is easily one of the weakest films in this franchise. It really is. That was also a little bit quite forgettable, and also just felt very stereotypical in regards to what you would expect in a horror film, and also just poorly acted, I guess. So there was also that about that film, and I think also I like what they did with Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. I think I think that one's pretty decent. I don't like it quite as much as the first 2 Conjuring films, so there's that as well. And also, Annabelle Comes Home, the 3rd film in the Annabelle series. While I do enjoy that film, there's also quite a bit about that film that's also not nearly as good as some of the other films in this franchise. I mean, I like that they brought back Ed and Lorraine Warren in Annabelle Comes Home, but they weren't in the movie entirely. Like, they were like at the beginning of the movie, then at the very end of the movie, and also there are characters that make stupid choices in the movie as well. So there's that, and so Annabelle Comes Home just sort of veers into that more not so great part of the series for me. And then the movies for me that are top tier, the original Conjuring film, easily my favorite film in this series, and also the second film, Conjuring 2. Both of those movies were directed by James Wan, who is easily one of my favorite horror movie directors. James Wan, he started out his career with the original Saw movie, which I talked about not too long ago in one of my previous videos. James Wan started his career directing horror films, especially with the original Saw, The Conjuring, and Insidious. His work on these first 2 Conjuring movies is easily some of his best work, and I can't wait to see what he does going forward. I know he's directing a new Aquaman movie coming out, so I'm curious how he'll continue his career as a horror director, because he's a great horror director. And also, the second Annabelle movie, Annabelle Creation, that's also one of the more top tier movies in this franchise for me. I like that it's a prequel, just for the sheer fact that you get the origin for the Annabelle doll. And there's aspects of that movie that reminds me of the Chucky movies a little bit, especially the beginning when the Annabelle doll is being created. I really liked that that beginning of the film, because it reminded me of Child's Play a little bit. And let's see, in regards to the first two Conjuring movies, Annabelle Creation, and I think Nun 2 probably goes into like the middle category for me in regards to least favorites to okay to my most favorites. So yeah, I think I've sort of touched upon all the movies already, because there's 3 Conjuring movies, the 2 Nun movies, and the 3 Annabelle movies. And there is the 4th film, The Conjuring, The Last Rites. I'm not sure when that will come out, maybe within the next year or 2, but that's happening. And also, I think there's a TV show in development as well. I'm not sure what that is going to be, but we shall see. And in regards to the future of this franchise, the sky is the limit for what they can do. If there's like more like demonic entities in the 4th film that could spin off into their own films, they might do that. And also whatever they do with I guess, I mean, I don't expect them to make any more Annabelle movies, but I guess they can. The doll sells well for getting money at the box office. So we shall see about that. Who knows? They might make another Annabelle movie. Who knows? And then also, I don't expect them to make any more Nun movies either. But I mean, they can. They want to, keep that character going in the demon's own film. In a 3rd one, cool. I thought the 2nd film was decent enough, but it is doing well at the box office. So who knows? They might make a 3rd Nun movie. And so yeah, I think overall this franchise has had quite a few hits, but also quite a few misses. It's sort of all over the place with its quality, if you ask me. And it's probably the one other franchise other than the MCU that has done the shared universe format successfully. And I'm really curious how this franchise will end. I'm hoping it will end with the 4th Conjuring movie. I don't think shared universe franchises should last forever. I mainly think that it should end. It should end. It should not go forever, at least to me, because aside from this franchise in particular, there's one other franchise that's trying to do this shared universe format, and I could talk about that in another video, but it's The Walking Dead. I will definitely talk about that in another video, because I have quite a few thoughts about The Walking Dead. So yeah, that should do it for this one. Just kicking off the Halloween season, talking about the Conjuring franchise and my thoughts about all the movies. So yeah, that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next spooky video. Bye everyone. Peace.